Hello everybody, Rogue Fox here, and welcome back to a brand new season of Truly Bedrock. That's right, 1.17 is out, and that means a brand new season of Truly Bedrock is beginning. So with that, we are in episode 1 of season 3, and you may be hearing a bunch of animal noises right now, and that's because, well, as you can tell by my armor and also my diamond pickaxe, I am starting the first episode with a little bit of progress made. So let's go ahead and take a look at what I've done so far. So, I do have a bunch of cows in here. I've been slowly, breeding them, collecting leather, collecting steak, which I have about a stack of. I also have sheep. And let's go ahead and take a look just to kind of get you an idea of what I've been up to. And the server, we just started the season yesterday, and this is how much progress I have made already. So we have all that. We have a bunch of resources, well, kind of a bunch of junk just from mining. And then we have all of this here that I've been growing for wood. And then, of course, for those of you who have seen starter farms that you need when you start a brand new world, it's a tutorial I released about a couple weeks ago. This may look familiar. So we have the cows, we have the wheat farm, and we also have the sugarcane farm, and I have a very good reason for why I do that. I explain that in the video, so if you haven't checked that out, a card to it will be popping up in the top right corner, and a link to it will be down in the description below. Truly Bedrock Season 3. There are some interesting things that we have going on here. For example, a plains biome is... well, a plains biome is pretty much a extreme hills biome, and then the extreme hills biome is, I guess, like the plains biome is the best way to describe it. Let me kind of show you what I mean. If we go right over here, we're going to need to sleep here in just a moment. The sun is going down. And for those just joining the series, welcome. If this is your first time on the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you enjoy the content here, and be sure to give a like, and also be sure to subscribe for more Truly Bedrock content, and also for Redstone tutorials that I release on this channel. But getting back to this, so right here, this section should technically be an extreme hills biome, but you can see it is very, very flat, and things that should be extreme hills is plains. And then this, I guess all the vines are from lush caves being around, at least so I'm told. I did see some green particle effects going on over here. Now you may be wondering what this is, and this is actually my build. Like I said, I wanted to start the first episode with some progress, because I think it's kind of cliche to, start the first episode of a season mining for resources. Like, hey, here's me digging for diamonds, and here's me digging for this and that. I didn't want to do that. I think I did something similar in Season 1 where I kind of cut that part out and I jumped right into things. But, oh, perfect. We can sleep. So yeah, like I said, I wanted to skip all of that and start getting into some of the good stuff for the beginning of the season. So, like I said, with that, that's going to lead us to this build I have started constructing right here. Now, this build here is going to be a big one, and, it's kind of crazy, I think, personally, trying to do a big build from the get-go. I mean, because you're trying to gather your resources and everything, you're trying to get yourself established, but here I am trying to make a huge build, and the reason for that is what this is going to be is a community area. So we really love the idea of keeping everyone close to... Oh, speaking of being close to each other, there is Loy right there, checking everything out. Yeah, so like I said, we were talking about, being closer to each other, and with that, most of us, this is where we spawned. Most of us are in this village right here. I think like Beardstone, Tiz, and Silent are all in one shed. I'm kind of over here by myself because I wasn't sure where I was going to build this thing. But again, going back to community, what this is going to be, down below we have some shops. So that's the entrance, but we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shops. And then above it, we're going to have rooms. So we have 1, 2, there's going to be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 shops, 8 members in one building. But this season, I do believe there are 17 of us. So what I'm going to do is, well, take it one building at a time so I don't overwhelm myself. But I also need to construct a building over here, and that means I need to tear all of this up here as well. Put another building up identical to this one, and of course they are going to have their own themes to them. I had asked other members to, if they wanted to volunteer and pick a palette out, because I really didn't have one picked out. I did this in a creative world, and everything I did was in quartz. So, yeah, you can imagine it looked like this, except in quartz. But let's go ahead and take a look at this, because maybe a week ago I asked on YouTube and also in the Discord what you would like to see from me in Season 3. And of course, Redstone was the big one, which makes sense, being a Redstone channel and also doing Truly Bedrock. I know a lot of you are here for the Redstone, so of course we are going to do Redstone in this build, which I have actually started right here, and you'll see what this will be. I think by the end of the episode is the plan, but then you can see my room layout here, because the other group of you wanted to see more building, more terraforming, and things like that. So this season, I'm going to try to incorporate a little bit of both, and if we can get it into the same build, even better. So again, I'm starting this. I hope to have most of this building at least completed by the end of the episode, and you can imagine, with it being such a big project, it's probably going to span over the next couple of episodes. But like I said, I really want to crank this thing out quick, because I would love to get all of our members out of these little shacks and into some nice rooms. So with that, let's go ahead and get started.
Hello, good sir.
Well, hello.
Hello.
Hi.
I understand that you are interested in going ahead and grabbing the book. I don't know what I ask for a price, because it's going. I'm cheap. I probably will just take some copper if you've got it, but
Gotcha.
if there's some, or like a diamond or something. I don't know.
Yeah, and I do have a diamond. I know you had mentioned you had a Fortune 3 book, and I typed a bunch of gibberish just to make sure I got your attention to get it first. But I don't know if you want to take a look. I don't have, that's like all the diamonds I have left. I know with 1.17 it seems there's a very big shortage of diamonds. It seems like any veins I find, it's 1 or 2 diamonds. That's it.
Well, here's my question for you then. How much of the raw copper would you consider worth it for?
I mean, you tell me, because I at least now I don't have a use for it. I kind of just smelted it so I didn't have stacks of raw copper.
Yeah.
So,
well, and I'm also like I am setting up one of those cheaty furnaces until I can find a better XP source.
Gotcha.
So I'm smelting stuff. So is the full stack of the raw copper too expensive for you, or?
I mean that works for me. I mean, you're offering me Fortune 3, so I kind of feel like I'm getting the better deal.
So I see that you are working on something quite large over here. What are you like? Do you have time to tell me what you're doing?
Yeah, so I was kind of telling, because I'm recording my episode 1 right now. So I was just explaining that, when you first start, you're trying to get yourself established. You're trying to, get your resources. But I went ahead and jumped into a, huge build, and that's like maybe not even a quarter of it, because that's the one building, and I still need to do one more floor. And then we're gonna have another side over here, so I need to dig all of that out. But the idea is kind of like what we've been talking about, is having, being more of a community, being closer to each other, kind of like Season 0, where we all lived in the inn and we saw each other all the time. Kind of like what we're doing now, actually, with the village. Everyone's kind of stacked on each other, which is great. But what I want to do is move us all in, and I'll kind of walk you through it, is move us all into here. So this is going to be, 1 room, 2 room, then 3, 4, and then those 4 members who live here will have, shops that they can use. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and well, this is the entrance here, and then on this side, 1, 2, 3, 4 shops, and then of course, 4 more rooms going up, and then, duplicating it on this other side, which is kind of, as we discussed, I might need a little bit of help building this because it is a big project for one person, especially early game.
Yeah.
But yeah, yeah,
Well, I
but
mean, like, if there's any materials I can go grind out for you, it may not be today because I know we're still in the no streaming time. But
right.
as soon as I can stream, I'm sure I'm just gonna grind for a couple hours. So if there's anything I can snatch up for you, let me know and I'll get it.
Oh, right. Oh, and you said you had that slime, huh? You said you had slime?
Yes, I actually already put it here in the village because I didn't know when I would be able to see it. So it's over here at the well.
Oh, perfect. Oh,
Yeah, and I mean, since I stumbled into a slime chunk, then like you can have all that if you want it.
okay.
And yeah, I will be quite content.
Nice. I will actually, because yeah, like I said, I think there's 17 of us this season, and I think I'll take, I guess, 3 stacks and have some left over,
Okay.
just so I can, make more progress because I want to get some redstone added in there as well. At least that's the plan.
I don't know about you, but I also have much distraction by whatever's going on right behind you.
Oh, oh, that is weird, huh? What is going on with this?
Uh, I don't
That's
know. Hashtag blame Foxy.
that sounds
I get,
right.
I also like, where is a bed?
Oh,
Whose
right.
bed can I steal momentarily? There we go. I have to journey back to a different village. I'm gonna do that in dark. But yeah, no. Like if you want, yeah, if you wind up needing more slime, if you need redstone, if you need food, hit me up. I will gladly provide any of those things. It's gonna be amazing. I'm glad that you're doing this build. I'm glad that we have so much going on this quick. And hey, for once, I'm gonna know it was your build.
Oh, right.
Oh no. But yeah, no, like I said, just if you wind up with a material list, toss it my way, and I guess in the meantime, I'm gonna go try to sell off the other fortune spare that I had. So
All right. Sounds good. Yep.
I'll see you around.
All right. See you around. Thanks.
Bye, Rock.
See ya. Major progress update. I got this side done for the most part. I also started throwing up this side, and then I started throwing up this side. Now, I do have to build one more building right here, but we do need to clear out Silence trees. I already talked to him about it. He said we can go ahead and get rid of those. He was just collecting logs. But like I mentioned, I'm not too focused on getting the whole building done. So the fronts are done, yes, but if we actually take a look on the back side here, you can see, there is a lot more work to be done. But, like I mentioned, I do want to get the rooms done. That is my priority, so we can get everyone moved in, and then from there, we can build around it. Let's go ahead and take a look inside of what one of these rooms look like. So, I believe all of these are done, and it is a little dark. The lighting level is actually where it needs to be, but because it's RTX, the way it shows the light is a little different. So, yeah, you can see the difference it makes there. So it looks a lot darker than it really is. So let's go ahead and just turn it off for just a moment, and you can see how bright it actually is in here. So with that, oh, we saw the pistons there. Actually, we might need to have this off just to show you how this works. So yeah, let's do that for just a moment, and I don't have an empty bucket of water, but let's go ahead and let's just put this bucket here. So a tour of the room. We come inside. Of course, I need to place in a door. We have this area here where the member can decorate it however they like. That's one thing I wanted to do. It's kind of like moving into a brand new apartment, even though I guess this is like a hotel. But yeah, it's in my mind, it's like moving into a brand new apartment. You have your kitchen, you have your living room, you have your bedroom to move into, and then we have the storages right here. Now, it's not much, but again, this is kind of just a starter area. But again, the member can decorate this however they like, and then with this build right here is, like I said, we wanted to add some redstone to this. So we actually have water in here. We just get a bucket like that, and then it fills right back up. And all of that is very convenient. It fits right into the wall. And then we have the other unit over here, which is just a mirrored version of it. So all the redstone, as you just saw, like that, kinda. Oh, it's not doing it now. But yeah, you can see the redstone is back here behind the storage and everything like that. So this, for those wondering, this is based off of a tutorial I did a while back. So I will post a link to it down in the description below if you're interested in doing it for yourself. And of course, a card to it will be popping up in the top right corner. Well, I was about to begin, recording. And as soon as I started the last clip, a creeper came by and blew this area up. And thankfully, this is the closest a creeper has been to all my stuff. It got very close to this chest, which Lloyd dropped here. I was about to get to that. And make sure there's nothing else around me. I know it looks very dark, again, with the RTX and the shadowing. But yeah, that's all, fine with the light levels, I think. But what I was going to say is, before we finish off the episode, because I really want to get this out, today is Saturday, which means pretty much all of the members have released their episode 1 already. But, well, I kind of have a big project going on here, so there is a bit of a delay in me getting my episode out. So I spent a lot of time gathering resources, and actually, a lot of the members going back to this chest. So Lloyd dropped off some clay, he dropped off some granite. I know Beerstone came by, Jesse did, Lee came by, gave me a bunch of supplies, and I was able to complete these builds a lot quicker than if I would have tried to gather everything by myself. So massive thank you to everyone who helped out with this project. And of course, we have a lot more to go, but I don't even know where I would be if I didn't have some help. I'd probably be on the first building still. Before we finish the episode, I do want to show the magic behind these cauldrons here. So if I can get around to it, we can build. There we go. Got some headroom. So we have this one in place, and I still need to wire this one up. And all I have is polished diorite. But there's so much diorite around here, it doesn't even matter if I waste it or not. So you can see the back of it I have kept, well, pretty bare. And I should... Oh, these are low slabs, so I don't really need to light this area up. Probably here. But we have a light source here, so I think we're fine. I was worried about things spawning. But what we're going to do is just do this, and that's going to go there, and I guess I'll take this back. Don't need that block there, don't need that block there, and then bam, 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 bam. Grab some repeaters and face them in the right direction. And let's see, we want it going this way, set to 1 tick, and then running there, set to 3 ticks, and redstone. Do I have enough? Oh, just barely. That's all of it right there. So that's done. And then all we do is place down a torch. If I can get to it. Bam. Okay, perfect. So that is in place. And then, well, I have a full bucket, but you know how it works. Looking at the redstone down below, when we take the bucket of water out, that is detected by the observer. That's going to power this block, which is going to power this redstone, and these repeaters here. This one, because it's set to 1 tick delay, is going to go first, turn that off, retract that, and to prevent it from being a forever clock, we have this one on 3 ticks to lock this one up. So hopefully that made sense, and again, I explained it better in my tutorial, but that is pretty much the rundown of how this build works. And like I said, I just wanted to hook all the members up with an infinite water source, which, I mean, okay, well, it's Minecraft, there's no bathroom, but I wanted to at least give them, a kitchen for their stuff, and they also have the extra storage up there. This room actually needs to be completed, I think. Now how do I get out of here? There we go. It's a little maze that we have to go through. So yeah, we still have to finish this top area. I need to place in the roof, but for the most part, and finish off there, put the furnace in, put the barrels. Do we have storage here? Nope. Okay, so this is what the room looks like bare. So I just need to finish this up. And then, like I said, we can have... This one's completely done. So we have a total of 7 rooms on this side. There are another 4 over there, so that gives us 11, and then I need to make the last building, which is going to house the last 6 rooms. And then this area here is going to be a future project, which we will get into in a later episode. But with that, this is a great place to end. I have lots of editing to do so I can get this episode out to you guys. But with that being said, everyone, this is going to be the end of today's episode. I really hope you all enjoyed. This has been Rogue Fox, and I will see you later.